Hello everyone, today I'll be reviewing Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Attack on Titan, and Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. First I'll start off with the first one I showed off, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. So, this one... Get back. Fucking sit still, you piece of shit. Okay, so... This one is... It's like a tech demo, basically. This one's just like a $20 game that's containing like 7 or 8 missions to play through, one of them being part of the main story. The others are just other missions you can do, and then 2 specific missions are special secret missions that you can unlock throughout the main story mission. And I thought this game played very well. Sadly, it's just like a knockoff or spin-off game that was supposed to be in one game with the Phantom Pain, but there were some production issues or something, and they had to cut it short and make this one a standalone game, and then the Phantom Pain a separate game as well. But this game was actually very well done. It was actually really fun to do, and I sometimes go back to it over and over if I ever get that feeling where I want to play a Metal Gear Solid game again. Then I'll just go back to this game sometimes. If I don't want to play Phantom Pain, I could play this one. Because if I want more stealth action mainly, and I don't want to worry about a free roaming map or whatever, then I'll play this one. If I want one where I'll play a Metal Gear Solid game with open world, I'll go to the Phantom Pain. But the companies that worked on this, Fox Engine, well that's their engine, Kojima Productions, and Konami. Fuck Konami. Just keep that out there. And this series is on a mature rating, so keep that in mind. And yeah, this game I did enjoy. It's just that the fact that it's a separate game, I didn't enjoy that part. That felt like it wasn't too much worth it, but at least I got this for a good price. And this one was on PlayStation Plus one time, the Ground Zeroes. And then more recent months, it was the Phantom Pain. Like back in October or something, I think. And then, yeah, I enjoyed the story of this game. I thought it was really interesting. And then, there were some parts where the gunplay was actually very well done. And there's a reflex mode in Metal Gear Solid 5, both Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes, where the reflex mode is a slow motion mode where if you get spotted, you have a few seconds in slow motion before the enemy is fully alerted, and you won't be able to stop them from alerting everyone in the base anymore. Basically, reflex mode is there to help you with slow motion time, and you'll be able to stop the alarm or whatever it is that's spotting you from spotting you. And this is the stealth action game, tactical espionage operations, basically. It's really fun. The combat felt fluid, felt very smooth, felt very great. The movement, very well done as well. The weapons, there's not much to use in this game. There is in the Phantom Pain though. The Phantom Pain is the main game in the Metal Gear Solid 5 games. But as of Ground Zeroes, there's not much to do in this one, sadly. But yeah, this game I really enjoyed regardless. There are 2 secret missions, and I'm sure you guys already know what those are, considering you've seen some of my videos where I play this game. And yeah, so this game, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Mainly because 1, it was supposed to be a full game, right? But they had to cut it short and make this one a small separate game, which I didn't like. what keeps that rating up at a 7 at least, is the fact that they at least have some good missions to play, some great gunplay, smooth gameplay, smooth movement, smooth combat system, smooth everything. They kept everything at a great level and kept it very, very well functional. The graphics were nice, but I don't really care about the graphics as long as you're able to tell what you're supposed to be looking at. So graphics don't even matter that much to me. You just need to be able to see what you're supposed to be looking at. And if you can tell what you're supposed to be looking at, good. That's all I look for in a video game. If it's functional, and if it's able to show you what you're supposed to be looking at. But yeah, 7 out of 10, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes. Let's move on to the next game. Let's see. Alright, so Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This game is fucking awesome. I love this game. Combat was very freaking awesome. It was so smooth. You would feel how smooth the combat was. You would play as two main assassins characters, Evie and Jacob. They're both assassins, and they're trying to... What the fuck? Okay, never mind that, but... Yeah, they're going around in London trying to stop a large gang from taking over. The Blighters, basically. And this game was actually really fun. It takes the combat to a whole new level. It changes things up perfectly, better than what Unity did. I enjoyed Unity, it's just that I never experienced it with all those glitches that much. Because I got it late, and I got my Xbox One in like 2015 or something. But this game is way better than Unity. Way better. And this game, I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic game to play. And the companies that worked on it, Ubisoft, Dolby Digital, Digital Sound, Digital Surround, Havoc, Gameware, and the rating, M for mature. So keep that in mind. You have to be 17 or older to get this game. There is blood, there is drug references, it's strong language and violence, so keep that in mind. And yeah, you can play as Jacob and Evie Fry, as it said. And this game is really fun. You can go around in all of London, and well, I'm not sure if it's all of London, but yeah, you can go around London, liberate areas, save hostages, all that. It's really fun, and you got both stealth and all-out gameplay. Jacob is more of the combat guy, Evie is more of the stealth person. And I like how you can play as two main characters in this game. Two. And this game is really fun. I love the story. I love how each character develops and gains more relationships with one another. And the two main characters I thought were very interesting. Specifically Evie. She's my favorite, personally. And the combat, I really love the combat in this game. It changed things up perfectly. They kept it smooth, functional, and it would feel so satisfying when you would win against an enemy. It was really fun. But yeah, this one is a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. I'm telling you, man, this is one of my most favorite video games I've ever played. I love this game a lot. But let's move on. So, I'll do my favorite last. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. This game, oh shit. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Well, nah, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 actually. Because I remember I finally got to the true ending. Which is a pain in the ass to get. But, yeah, so this game, keep in mind this is just one of the video games of Sword Art Online. Each video game of Sword Art Online is a little bit different than the anime and manga, so keep that in mind. Now, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet is the... shit. Hold on, there's Hall of Fragment, Lost Song, Hall of Realization, except for over Sword Art Online, and now Fatal. Okay. So, Fatal Bullet is the 5th Sword Art Online game, technically, if you don't include the mobile games. But yeah, so this game takes place in the world of Gun Gale Online, a virtual reality gun game where you can fight other players and monsters with guns. And it's a third-person shooter. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game a lot. The gameplay was really fun. But the AI in it, the artificial intelligence, or whatever you want to call it, is very freaking stupid. They act so dumb. Like when you need to be revived, the AI won't revive you for like 10 seconds. And then they'll still be looking at your body for 10 seconds, and then they'll revive you after 10 seconds goes by. It's like ridiculous. And then sometimes they'll revive you, and then once they revive you, they go down instantly. The AI is so bad in this game. That's one reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. And the story I liked, except for a part where I actually focus on the anime story, where Kirito is working to find Death Gun and hunt him down. They focus on that part in the game, sadly. But I thought the gameplay was real smooth. It was functional. There were some issues I had sometimes, but they weren't that hectic, so I won't really worry about those. But story, it has you, the player, as a new character, and some characters that have a relationship in the story with the main character, the player, and you get to customize your own character, male or female, and it was really awesome. In fact, this is the first game to actually have a full customizable character that's not any of the main characters in the series. So the fact that they did that, I'm happy. That's one reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 as well. And it has you going into this game as a rookie, and it's supposedly your first virtual reality game as well. So you're going into this game blind, and you meet up with your childhood friend, Kureha, which is someone who helps you out in battle and teaches you things in Gun Gale Online. And don't worry about your choices in this game. They don't mean shit. Your choices in this game mean jack fucking shit. I hate how they say your choices matter. They don't fucking matter. Ever. Probably broke the fucking disc. I thought I might have done fucking shit. But yeah, anyway, so the story was alright. The characters were fine. I thought the fucking fact that he had to do so much shit just to get the fucking true ending pissed me off. But yeah, there's a part where you have to get all these specific requirements to get the true ending. One of those requirements being get all of the Sword Art Online characters from the actual anime or whatever, or previous games, at the affinity level of rank 2, at least rank 2, and then get the fatal bullet characters, the characters that are just new to the game or series actually, along with the player character at the affinity level of rank 4, 75%. And then there's some more fucking radiants. I won't get into it. I hate how they had to do that for the true ending, because both main endings are bad endings. Bad endings. So like literally it's so bad. So there's a lot of things I love about this game, but I didn't want to give it a 7 out of 10, but I'm gonna have to at the end of the day, because there's just so many things on it that keep me from giving it a 10 out of 10. I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but I just can't because of its problems. But do keep in mind, this is rated T. Violence, suggestive themes, mild language, and the companies are those ones. Dimps, Unreal Engine, Cryware, and Bandai Namco Entertainment. So keep that in mind. Don't worry about that. Your choices don't worry. Your choices don't mean shit. They say they do, but they don't. But yeah, that's Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet. A 7 out of 10. Let's move on. Now, Attack on Titan. This is the first game of the series. It focused on the first season of the anime. It was really fun. At first, I thought, like, well, I didn't really think anything. I thought it was going to be awesome in the end, and it was. It was very fun. I remember when I got it, I was so happy because I wanted it for so long. And I had finally gotten it. I played through it over and over. Every time you would complete a mission, you would feel like you wanted to do more. Like you would want to complete more missions over and over. It just made you feel really satisfied with the game, the gameplay, the combat, everything. Everything was very smooth. Very well done. Great gameplay. Great everything. And they have like an expedition mode where you can go out on side missions and liberate areas, or like go to different areas and kill all the titans in the areas. But yeah, this game is very fun. You go out and basically the story is there's these monsters called titans that end up ruining humanity, and they kill people. Basically, they eat them. They're monsters, giant humans that eat regular humans, basically. And this game does contain partial nudity, violence, and blood and gore. So it's a mature rating, 17 and up. Keep that in mind. And it's a really fun game. You can just fly around killing titans, fly around with the buildings and everything. It's a really fun game. The story has it where you have to, where you're joining the scout regiment, one of the regiments in the series out of 3. You have to join a regiment one day, and you choose a regiment after training, and then later on you start joining that training and you become more of a powerful soldier, and you basically go out there and fight all these titans. And I can't really explain it too well. I'm sure this thing's explaining it better, but if you've seen the anime, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen the anime. But the game, really fun. And I love this game a lot. It was so fun. I even have Attack on Titan 2, but for the Switch. I'll review that at a later time. Excuse me if you hear my burp, but I'll be reviewing Attack on Titan 2 some other time, because I haven't finished it yet, so I have to finish that. And once I do, I'll be doing a review on that, as well as Breath of the Wild. I have to finish that as well. But yeah, that's Attack on Titan. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I love this game a lot. I highly recommend it. If you're into, like, any games with, like, hack and slash combat, I'd recommend this game a lot. Highly recommend it. So yeah, that's my review for all 4 of these games. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. I forgot the number I put for that one. 7 out of 10. I think that was an 8 out of 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Fatal Bullet, Ground Zeroes, Attack on Titan, and Syndicate. Thank you for watching this video, and Wolf Dog out.